嗨，大家好，我是饶宁。今天继续来看超级联赛 A 组的第2场的后半段。现在8个人还都在场上，现在的盲注是4K、8K， 所以真哥们还有大概70个大盲，润泰门只有6个大盲，其他大部分人都是只有30-40个大盲而已。
I don't even know like what it is that I'm saying that's so ridiculous. Free fall? Like the last two statements.
Silver 这儿 King Jack 不同花，直接弃牌了，没办法，也是挺正常的，因为只有30个大盲啊，这个在枪口位置，一旦被3bet 非常难受。Daniel Negreanu Kings。
Raise with that 9-4 hearts. He's pretty lucky he didn't.
You say exactly what we say almost exactly what we expect you to say, but we don't really. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh my.
哦，然后碰到 Random Aces， 但是一共他只有47K 的筹码，这个肯定要推了。不要告诉我他会跟住啊！这还需要想这么久吗？难道他希望自己推完之后能诱导其他人再推？没有意义啊，这个想。
They love jungleman. Every loves jungleman.
But it's like primordial almost to her.
Right, that's what it's got. Analyzes it. Yeah.
That was a long car ride for 2 hands.
That was a long car ride for 2 hands.
Sam Tricky 这在大盲位啊，A8不同化没必要啊，这个正常弃牌就好了。
Phil Hellmuth told Antonio he needed material, so he came back.
Does Trickett think there's an isolation spot here?
It would be a disaster of
It would
order.
be a disaster for sure.
Orders of magnitude, and he knows. Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
That's
when you
a good
talk
call
about
too, because he, you know, he's.
Oh wow, that's brutal. King queen.
Let these people
I
find out.
knew it was aces. The moment that I did
So sick.
I knew it was aces. This is actually a joke.
Times to be cool.
I knew it was racist.
I knew it was. On a short stack with like, you know,
6 big line.
very, very little chips. Somebody's telling.
What a huge spot for Marvin here, obviously. To double up is going to really put him back in the heat with a chance of getting some points. And he'll be happy
And
with
look at
2
he
or
folded
3.
the other hand to stay alive for this moment.
Yeah, he sure did.
I don't know how, but I do it.
What does King Jack have one the other hand? I don't remember.
Four diamonds.
Well, the 9-4 that Antonio folded
Right.
would have looked
Oh my
pretty good
lord!
right now.
If you could have seen the flop small, you're right. That's a full house for Antonio. And deep stack, he might have been able to see the flop, and that's how you can crack aces, by the way. It's with hands like 9-4 hearts.
OK， 润泰门翻倍了。
Yeah.
Computer was supposed to go in the brain, but it's going out the mouth. It's a human computer.
下一手 Helmus A8 同花。
1,000 here.
22,000.
And this,
22,000.
for me, Phil, is a bit of a dance. It's a dangerous.
22K， 这看起来这个 Open 的尺度稍微比平时大一点。
Never play this ace of the hearts under the gun.
And it's not like guys like Daniel Negreanu don't know how to take advantage. Is it queen queen or could it be something as weak as queen 10 suited?
Negreanu 不确定什么牌，但是有一张红桃 Queen， 这里它是个3bet， 那应该是 Queens 了。当然也有可能是 Ace Queen， 但是 King Queen 和 Queen Jack， 我认为 Negreanu 好像没有太多的3bet。Tricky 这口袋2还是应该弃牌，这儿没必要跟进去了，被 Helmus 再推出来难受死。Silver 也是一样的道理。 哇 ，Esfandiari 对10， 这个难受啊。
The hero fold right here. Maybe it is. Well, in a traditional format with the true squeezer in the first pull.
而且他后手这看起来也就是 100K 左右，其实很适合推all in。当然这弃牌也不是不行。哦，原来 Esfandiari 后面还有一堆红色的，所以他有170多 K。如果 Negreanu 是 Ace Queen 的话，应该会弃给他。
What I mean to say, in my head, I mean to say. Yeah.
He's gone for it. He obviously has a read on Negreanu that Negreanu's not too strong. He doesn't think it's 2 queens.
这个没什么可想的，肯定是靠的啊。虽然魔术师有什么 Aces 和 Kings 的可能，但是得同样有对10对 Jack Ace King 的可能，所以这是 Queens 肯定弃不了。那 Negreanu 这个上来 Queens 和 Kings 连着拿。
Ace king.
Jack.
No. God damn you! What, I mean, a 1-hole, 2-hole? I knew it wasn't bluffing. He's not bluffing, so it's ace king, ace is king.
I've never seen you fold queens in that spot.
I didn't. I just thought about it for a second.
Oh!
哇，这是什么翻牌啊？
Of course, this
而且刚才是谁 ？Seaver 弃掉了 Ace Jack。
only has one out. You know, he was 20% before the flop. Now that's a super nice card. Any jack, there's 4 outs, you know?
It happened to Negreanu in the first heat, but not this time. No split board, no pot run out for the straight.
Poor Antonio, he got a bagel. He went from
淘汰掉了一个，现在还剩7个人。
Gary Greenstein, you got the wrong guy.
Yeah, every
He's
time,
the
right?
100%.
Seaver on the button against Helmut and Negreanu.
Yeah, you know who Steve at 100 was?
下一手弃牌到了 Seaver。Seaver 这表面是 cut off， 但是因为魔术师被淘汰了，所以 button 是空的。有意思，那这样 Helmuth 的 Ace King 不同话应该会 raise 了。这如果只是大小盲之间啊 ，Helmuth 和 Negreanu 的话，有可能会跟一下慢打。但是面对这个情况，我相信他会 raise 的。呼，直接推了200K， 这是什么？Negreanu King Queen 不同花。
I'm confused. 205.
It's just outrageous. It's real.
Seaver 这个好像表现得很无奈，但是你就是想进去利用一下位置优势，被人推了也是正常。
How much did you make?
Yeah, I limp.
You what?
versus King 5, and that's the worst matchup you can have.
I feel like I won the minimum somehow.
Duhamel Queen 7同花，这个应该是个前卫啊 ，open 了。Duhamel 平时挺紧的啊，拿这个牌在这儿 open。OK， 正好碰上 Tricky 的 Queens， 那这肯定要3 bet 了。这就是 Queen 7同花的问题。你 open 了，当然后面都是跟注，也没什么大问题。但是搞不好被3 bet 以后，难道要跟吗？达到了40K， 哇 ，Seaver Kings， 怎么这一场刚出来，所有人都是大牌啊？
King 5 for the worst matchup, and this is just okay. Duhamel's gonna get very lucky here because there's action from Seaver for sure, and he's not gonna like it. Is Scott considering flat?
这后手大概是170-80K 的样子。
It's enough that he can consider.
这个不要告诉我他要忘跟注啊，应该都是推的。
Yeah, the
But he's trying
problem.
to feign weakness before he puts it all in. Is what I think. He definitely wants action.
He's trying to see if he has a 4 bet here that looks like he can still fold, and I don't think he does.
I agree it's a tough spot, but I've never heard Daniel give a queen speech. I agree it's a tough spot.
Because I
can't do nothing.
Surprise this
5 fold.
I mean, I thought he had ace king. So
哦，有200K。
that was my
6
best case
fold.
scenario was he had ace king. I thought, or maybe he had jack.
7 fold.
Can't even fold that.
Well, this got lucky. This is good for Jonathan. Jonathan might have tried to do.
这他们肯定是要弃 ，Tricky 应该会接的。
And now it's
第二场上来，所有人都开始拼 all in。
It's like not even anything to think about. It's really.
This skill hand here.
What'd you have last night, Scott? A lot of this going down here.
Eights.
I had ace king.
So Scott Seaver in a great spot to double up. This is going to be huge for the man who's not only the defending champion of the Premier League, but also took the bagel last time out. And bar the lady on the river, he will be back in the thick
You thought about calling 210.
of the forest.
Wow, and he made it through. Sometimes when you have kings there, you just can't believe it when the last queen card comes off not queen, and it happened. This is what it looks like when the best hand just holds up.
You ever see that
do.
Sesame
I feel like
Street?
I'm out
One
on
of
my
these things
own.
not like the other?
3 fold.
If I were you, I would stay away from me, Daniel, because I mean I have plenty to say about you. Don't worry about it.
Bring it.
But then you get all defensive. I
fold.
say something about your
6
play, and all of a sudden you're all negative, and you're throwing like
7
weird
fold.
jabs about
The man's
small
got a lot of
pairs. You can't
skeletons
handle
in
it
his
right now.
Who's that?
You're supposed to be stronger than that.
No, I don't have any.
You're supposed to be
I tell
stronger than
everybody
that,
everything.
Daniel. You're supposed to be stronger than
What
that.
have I done wrong now?
8 all in.
I like this. I mean, you're not on the button.
1 fold.
下一手 Rentimer A8 不同花，102K 推 all in。
Spot for trick.
哦，Tricky 这个 A7 不同花真的是可以接，但是一不小心被压制了。
The other range too often.
因为锦标赛会涨盲的，所以涨到一定阶段，都变成20-30个大盲这个阶段，就会出现很多的翻牌线 all in，类似于开始一个桌面上的洗牌，筹码短的人或者运气不好的人会被很快的淘汰掉3-4个，整合之后剩下的无忧个人筹码又会多起来，然后又可以打一阵儿。
Neither one wants to make their pair.
We're gonna have a.
We need a 7. Yeah.
We'll have a winner.
Trickett could use a high card or a pair on the board.
Yeah. So what does that mean? So now there's 3, 4.
Ace
They
jack.
can't chop. Yeah, the 8 would still play. So now it's a split only one.
Well, I think a 5 or a 6. Wouldn't that chop the pot?
Yep, that does it.
Sometimes I feel like they're not paying attention.
Scott, he's talking about the poker gods not watching.
That's a good card.
Wow, that's so sick.
任特马尔又翻倍了。
It's just such a sick one because
There has been so much action this level.
OK， 这挺有意思，2个翻倍，现在200多 K 了。Sam Tricky 只剩12 K 了。
7 free hands, and hopefully somebody dies there, and just fold every hand.
That is a
I didn't even
very,
see that strategy.
very
What's the
interesting.
probability of one person felting out in 7 hands? I don't know.
Well, they're not exactly free because there are antes in play right now.
Oh, there are antes. I didn't say that. Suddenly he would have 4 hands left. He'd have 4 hands to. No, the math is too.
Tricky 在小盲位 ，Seaver 大盲，这个跟 Tricky 是什么牌没关系了，肯定是闭着眼睛推的。Scott Seaver 也是闭着眼睛，任何2张牌的接。
Whatever he has, he has to get in there.
All right.
Thought you felt guilty. Oh,
No. The O was, I'm like, I thought you limped, and I remembered there was a
limp fold.
more.
Limpton's quite good there. They just shoved the flop. Yeah, fold equity.
I've seen Phil do that.
Well, Trickett, I think it'll be quite a fun dynamic if Trickett can hit an 8 or a 10 here.
I would love that to happen more than anything, because you know what, Seaver can kind of afford it. Let's just 7 is a
Doesn't change much,
doesn't
really.
change anything really. He's got to still hit the 10 or the 8.
看样子 Tricky 要被淘汰了。
Nothing.
这一场啊 ，Sam Tricky 前半场的牌是真好，非常非常的凶，打得也漂亮。但是到了这个洗牌的阶段啊，其实更多的是运气。没事 ，all in 2下，短的也能变长，长的也能变短。OK， 下一手，很快的，现在桌上就剩6个人了。
There's no trap involved when he raised
fold.
16 million to 21 million or whatever it was.
Free
It
fold.
wasn't a trap,
That
huh?
was pretty sweet.
Now the way Helmut's playing, he's going to raise this hand, I think.
Helmut 在 cut off 位置 ，King 5同花。
Right, you were the one who
这个牌其实 cut off 想偷盲也可以理解，
He's trying to get chips.
但是也不是很有必要。
This might be a call.
那 Guarno 7、9同花，这也是一个可以跟可以3 bet。
Just call.
6 call.
It's his style too. He's got a big stack. Keep the pocket something all control. Learn what's going on too. I've got the button.
He still knows he can take it away from Helmuth later on.
Yeah, he can represent high, big, middle, whatever. Reads. This is exactly what Negreanu loves.
大小盲都弃牌，
He's
And
outstacked.
and
He's got
and
a bad hand.
Correct. And if Helmuth's thinking, he'll c-bet the ace because that's good poker.
5 bet.
翻牌5A8，
He does the right thing because he's a
这样的话呢 ，Guarno 卡一张6的顺子，但是牌面上有 Ace 这个牌，这个就很难 raise 出来了，
freeze bet.
应该会跟一下。
Can I maybe steal it? I do have a gutter ball. I have a runner flush draw. Some things can happen. It didn't happen. Now.
转牌一张2，没什么关系。
Where Helmuth has to make a decision.
这里 Helmut 不见得打得出来啊，如果打的话，就是把自己演 A 来偷；不打的话，就是控个池。
Say it's still a bet.
那 Guarno 7、9同花过牌了，这里如果他有 Ace 的话，会过牌吗？当然，这个大概率也是因为 Helmut 是一个打牌线路也是比较诡异，如果他有 Ace， 也完全可能会过这个转牌，所以呢 Guarno 可能没太敢偷。但是这样的话，对，就像河牌发出这种牌，你不中的话，对方过给你的话，你要偷的话，其实又不太像。就说你有 Ace 的话，你为什么要过转牌呢？你没有 Ace 的话，河牌突然打出来，难道是告诉我你中了2对吗？难道是 Jack 8 2对？这里 Helmut 其实，可能还是不太好跟，因为翻牌上没有听同花的组合。这如果翻牌有听同花啊 ，Helmut 跟的可能性会高一点。但是现在他的问题就是，那Guarno拿什么牌跟一枪呢？因为这里2个人的后手也不是很多啊，所以翻牌上那Guarno拿空气牌缠打1枪的机会也不是很高，而且翻牌挺干的，所以弃牌也是正常。下一手。
It's funny, there's lows in conversations for us and out there as well. Like they're in their little, getting their fruit eat on. You know.
I love Duhamel's table presence. I think it's so strong and intense.
对哈猫 King Queen 不同花，
He manages to look angry while still being friendly.
Yep.
这是大小盲之间直接 raise 到了31K。
He's not distracted. He's not eating oyster peanuts or whatever they're called. He's just very.
Pretty tough when I'm at the top of the game.
He's like a professional. the consummate professional kind of guy, you know.
Silver King 9同花防守，
King 9 of hearts actually, you know, the olden Phil
翻牌后两张红桃，
might not have had such a great opportunity to actually think what a monster. He's losing, but he's winning. The reason why he's winning is if he can get action going.
Silver 现在后手也不少了，
It'll be a snap
这个牌
done with the
其
hand.
实是有 raise 啊，
That's why I don't like these
当然跟也完全没问题，这个位置优势选择多一些。
draws. I like to raise it. I also raise 2 pairs in sets because if my opponent has kings, he's getting it in anyways, you know?
Seaver has to think about this.
Not really.
You like the raise now?
I just think you just get it in. What's his stack? I mean, there's 100,000 in the pot. He's got 409,000.
You were right about this always see that thing.
How many points does Scott have? Hold on a second.
0.
Oh my God, this is really, really a tough spot because he needs points. Oh my God, this is why he has to play tighter. He can't be playing king. Yeah, I think that's what he has to do, but maybe you're not supposed to play king.
直接推了。
Points are so important.
Silver 后手居然有400多 K， 当然丢哈莫是有效筹码，但是看起来也是有200-300 K 啊。 这个推出来，
Even if he's getting run over, whatever.
好吧，丢哈莫肯定从他的视角是要气的，但是有必要这么推吗？
King 9 of hearts, you've made that mistake. This hand's too big to let go. From wherever he was, he's here. You know what I mean? He's one of the guys. It's him and Negrano and Jungle with the stacks, and now it's Helmuth and Marvin, you know, treading water, and Duhamel not far
Like
behind.
the kid walking around in a candy store, but we own all the candy.
That's a terrible analogy.
I'm thinking that analogy didn't really fly
No,
with
it
me.
didn't make. Yeah,
It's also the worst
Yeah.
response to anything.
but
I like it.
OK， 下一手
I thought it was pretty
丢哈莫 Jack 10不同花又 open 了，
raising. I don't mind it.
Do that and just whip the cards off the table at some point.
Now in the small blind, Phil Helmuth has woken up with Ace Jack.
Helmuth 在小盲位
It's a big hand. We saw
，Ace Jack 不同花跟住，
Jonathan Duhamel's stealing frequency was 100%.
Yeah.
Anytime he's in a steal position, folded to him, he raises.
And I think against
Negrano 不确定大盲是什么牌啊，没有防守。
raising with Ace Jack, especially
Okay.
since he'll keep firing if he hits a Jack.
Guess you think I'm gonna see bet now, huh?
No one
So
told me what this was.
if Phil hits an ace, he should check because, you know, his Jonathan C bets are crazy high. Oh, this
翻牌3张小的，2个人都没中。
everybody misses.
Seat 1 check.
It worked.
这里丢哈莫没有 C， 其实这个牌面可以 C bet 啊，因为你拿 Jack High Open， 这里也没什么摊牌价值。Helmuth 小盲位的防守其实没有那么多的3、6、7这种牌面范围。转牌 Helmuth 一看你不打我来吧，打了一枪拿下了。OK， 今天比赛就到这儿，下期继续。
Jumbly stuff.